Good evening, good evening, all you lovely people. Welcome back on the Sunday evening. Like amazing day today. It is 20th of December. Wow. Okay, so this is gonna be the 15th episode of our the great games of our great chess legends. And we are seeing the match between Pierre Charles Fournier de Saint-Amand and Howard Staunton. Of course, we saw the first match that happened between them. That was in London in 1843. That was seen yesterday. The match was won by. Hello, Rishila. Hello. Hello, Kaustubh. Good evening to both of you. So as I was telling, Pierre Charles Fournier de Saint-Amand won the first London match that was held between them. He won it with a margin of 3.5 to 2.5. Yes, I am so happy to see you again too. And so it was considered that, the Saint Amant was considered to be the second unofficial world chess champion. Okay, but then that sixth game match was not considered, really important because it was just six games. So it was very difficult to actually take it as a world chess championship. But they played another match, guys. They played another match, and this time around they get to play a 21 game match. 21 games were played, and we are going to be seeing the first game of the match. So this is the game, this is the match that was held in Paris, or as they say, Paris in English. So in Paris, this tournament was held in 1843, in the December of 1843, if I'm not mistaken. So the first match was between Pierre Charles Fournier de Saint-Amand and Howard Staunton. And this is your Vijay Lakshmi Subbaraman online. I am the first woman grandmaster of our country and an Arjunavadi, and welcome back on my show, guys. So the first match, here it goes. So you remember in the previous match they were playing more of e4, e5. Absolutely no problem, Rishila. Absolutely no problem. I would be more than happy to be a part of your video session. So absolutely no problem. Please go ahead. Okay. Okay, so let's see this game. If you remember, guys, in the previous episodes we saw, at least the previous match that was held in London, we saw that both the players were more insistent on playing the Geico piano. They were playing e4, e5 and playing more of positional stuff there. But in this Paris match, Staunton Howard was prepared with the Sicilian defense. The Sicilian defense, guys. Yes. So e4, c5, of course, knight f3, the main open Sicilian was not yet in 4 at that time. It was just on the groove. It was just brimming with a lot of efforts at that point of time. And we can see that here f4 was played. Yes, f4 was played. Okay, so f4, e6, knight f3, knight c6, c3. Yes, it does get converted into some kind of a French defense. If you remember, guys, we saw in the previous sessions where it was the match was between Le Bourdonnais and what has happened to my memory, guys? Alexander MacDonald. Yes. The first match, the first world championship that was held, the first unofficial world chess championship was between Le Bourdonnais and MacDonald, and in that also we saw a couple of games where they played the similar variation, and it went on to become the French defense. Yes. So what is the chat brimming about? Okay, yes, Vidit is a very sweet guy. I agree to it too. He's a very pleasant person, Rishila. Yes. So knight a3, bishop e7, knight c2. I mean, of course, yes, this knight a3, knight c2 idea is probably not the best in the position, but nevertheless, I'm not going to be going into the intricacies of what is wrong in the opening, because we are going to be seeing more of how they played further on, because this is kind of the experimental phase at that point, guys. So here f5, of course, I think like maybe he should have taken en passant here, bishop at f6. I think this would have been much better for black, if I'm not wrong. Probably here he could have played bishop b5 with this strong initiative on the e5 square. But okay, he played d4 here. So castles, bishop e2, bishop d7, and castles rook c8. Yes, I think here already black is probably slightly better here, because I think I like black's way of placing his pieces, you know, in this position, guys, because the rook on c8 is quite good here, and the bishop on e7 is something I really like. And here the knight on h6 is also doing a good job here, guys, because knight f7 and g5 is a very good threat. But see what he does. So king h1. Yes, white does have an initiative with, of course, with these central pawns, guys. I mean, like, how can you ignore them? So it's not possible to ignore such amazing pawns. So here we can still go ahead with giving white the slight advantage. I think here, yes, he should have gone ahead with knight into d4. I think knight into d4, white would have been probably much better. But he goes on with c into d4, knight f7, rook g1, because in this game I think Pierre-Charles Fournier de Saint-Amand was very interested in doing this g4 idea, guys, because this was I think this was the first game when this idea was played, probably, because later on I remember Bobby Fischer also used a similar setup, I think with black, if I'm not mistaken. But this was a very interesting idea, guys. Yes, breaking the pawn chain. But you know, rook g1 is an interesting idea only if he had all the resources in hand. Like, probably he should have been much more subtle in this position, guys, trying to play knight into d4 and bishop e3, and if knight g4, try to play bishop g1 and then play rook c1, queen d2, you know, trying to play more positional, and I think he should be better. But then Saint-Amand was not the one to play positionally to that extent. So he plays knight f1, rook g1, king h8. And king h8 is a brilliant prophylactic move, guys. Prophylaxis. You can see that these people are doing a lot of prophylaxis. The idea of king h8 is he has understood that his opponent is going to play g4. So yes, I don't have a problem now, guys, because my king is already out of this line of fire. Yes, line of fire. So he plays knight h6, so rook g3, and actually this move was something which I really liked. I think this move kind of changed the tide of the position completely, guys, because here black plays the very subtle, beautiful looking bishop e8. Guys, you need to remember one thing. Here in this position, all of black's pieces are pretty decently placed, except for this bishop. This bishop is having a lot of problems with, you know, where to go and how to place it. So obviously this is the problem, guys. The bishop on d7 is the actual problem, and that is the reason bishop e8 was played. So bishop d3, bishop h5, and suddenly I think black is much better, guys. Hello, Mr. Ketilal. Yes, Rishila, you're absolutely right. Yes, I think after this, the equation of the position changes drastically, and you can see that the lack of development of white is very evident here. Yes, bishop e8 is such a beautiful move. It is so subtle and so beautiful that if you just play it very fast, you are actually gonna miss it. If you are not seeing, you know, like for example, we will say, acha theek hai yaar, chalo jaldi khelte hain, knight and h6, rook g3, bishop e8, bishop d3, bishop. No, it's not like that. The idea to play bishop e8 here is very important, guys, for the simplest reason that after bishop e8, the whole equation of the position changes, because as I told you yesterday, very important point, Guys, always remember this very important point, that it is not important to go for the win. No, it is definitely not your idea. Your idea should be to play the best moves in all the position, guys. Yes, so play the best move in the position, and the only bad looking piece in this position is bishop on d7. So bishop e8 is a natural choice. Natural choice if you understand what you need to do, guys. Got it? Yes, you better get it. So bishop h5, queen g1, bishop h4. Bam! I mean, see all the black pieces, guys. Oh my god. Knight h4, queen h4, knight e1. And suddenly you will see all of black's pieces are coming into the fore. Bishop d2, and suddenly knight into d3, rook into d3, bishop g6. And my god, who is going to stop this bishop, guys? Who is going to stop this bishop? Nobody can stop the bishop. Nobody can stop the bishop. I mean, like, this is unbelievable. This is a killer bishop, guys. So queen g3, queen h5. Why will I exchange this amazing looking queen for this not so amazing queen? So it's important, guys, not to exchange your good piece for a bad piece unless you are getting an immediately winning position or a completely better position, guys. So remember these points. So queen h5, rook b3, queen e2, queen e2, and queen e3. Suddenly it is just, yes, I mean, like, just see, guys, the bishop on the long diagonal. I mean, who would have thought this bishop on d7 is going to come to here on an open diagonal? I mean, like, see the difference, guys. This is on move 9 and this is move 26. Move 26. What a way to play by Howard Staunton. Oh my god, he has come back really strong, guys. So rook f3, bishop into f3, knight into f3, queen into f3, and here black is completely winning, guys. Black is a bishop, rook up, a full rook up. Yes, yes, yes. So queen g2, rook, king g2, rook c2, and black is losing. Black is getting another piece here, guys. Rook d1. What will I do? Yes, and here white decides to throw in the towels and gives it up, guys. What a game. What a game, guys. What a game played by Howard Staunton. What more shall I say? What more shall I say? Amazing. Amazing, amazing. OP, 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 guys. That's what I would say for this game. This is such a beautiful game that was played. I thought we should not miss it for the world. Yes, so now we are going to be going to the second game of the day. That is round number 2, guys. Round number 2. And yes, yes, that game is completely lost, Rishila. Completely lost. There is no which way that black can actually escape that game. Sorry, white can actually escape that game. That was game number 1 played by Howard Staunton after he lost the match in London 3.5 to 2.5 to Pierre Charles Fournier de Saint-Amand. I mean, like, what a beautiful name. Yeah, I love the name. Yes, yes, Rishila. Thank you so much, Mr. Keithilan. Yes. So now, let's see this game, guys. Let's see this game, what's happening here. This is the second game of the day. And this is the game between Staunton and Pierre Charles Fournier de Saint-Amand. Here, Staunton is white and he plays d4. Guys, this is probably the first game where d4 was played in an unofficial World Chess Championship. Oh my god, I get to see my d4. Well, I am a d4 player myself, guys. I have played d4 all my life. But d4, c5, d5, f5, knight f3, d6, knight c3, knight f6. It has gone into some kind of a Benoni structure, Dutch or something. Oh, hello, Professor Raman. So here you can see that, oh my god, knight c3, knight f3 setup. I mean, like, they are testing with so many variations, guys, and you should see that's the beauty of these great legends, guys. That is the beauty of these great chess legends. So bishop g5, e5, e4, a6. Here already I am liking white's position. Okay, can anyone suggest as to what is the reason why I would prefer white's position here? Thank you, Professor Raman. Thank you so much. Let's concentrate on the game. And is someone... Yes, let's welcome d4. Absolutely, Rishila. So who is going to be giving me the answer? I really like white's position here. What more? Okay, I'm gonna be saying it, guys. White, you can see that white has developed all his pieces, guys, and black is still underdeveloped, and that is the reason I like white's position. What can I say? So e into f5, bishop into f5. Guys, no problem. Rishila, it's absolutely no problem. Yeah, it's okay. Everyone has a right to like or dislike. Let's concentrate on the game. This is such a beautiful game. I don't want you to miss it for the world, Rishila. Just don't miss it for the world. Knight h4 here. And see here, bishop c8. Oh my god. Knight h4, bishop c8. And bishop d3. Bam! The idea is very simple. Now, if h6, then this square is gonna be, oh my god, really weak, really weak, really weak. So g6, and after castles, yes, white is just better, guys. Just better. I'm sorry, bishop e7. Yes, on bishop g7, I just play f4, and white will get into lot of problems, guys. Lots of problems. So bishop e7, then f4 and c4. Black decides to give up a pawn, says, okay, let me try to do something here. So bishop into c4, e into f4, rook into f4, knight bd7. Trying to extra defend this square, guys, because that square is gonna be a real problem. Yes, it's gonna be real problem, guys. What do I do here? I mean, queen d4. Oh my god. यार ऐसा भी होता है क्या? ऐसा भी होता है क्या? This position and this position. Oh my god. और कितने आदमी थे? Black can safely ask actually. Pierre Charles Fournier, they said the one can safely ask कितने आदमी थे, and Howard Staunton will say सारे आदमी थे इधर ही. I mean, like, look at the position, guys. Look, 4 pieces on the 4th rank of whites. I mean, like, on the 4th rank, 1 piece on the 5th rank, and this pawn is no less than a bishop. Beautiful. I mean, like, and this rook is coming on e1. Both the rook are having the files. Only thing that is pending is the king, guys. Hello, Aryan. Absolutely no problem. Happy that you're also joining in. So, queen d4, knight e5. Black says, chalo yaar, main apna king to bacha loon. But see, after rook e1, oh my god. Oh my god. Unbelievable. I mean, like, just imagine, guys. It's like, you know, the whole troop is out there right in front of the gate, and Black's kingdom is like fearing for the life. You know, that is what it is about, guys. I mean, like, can you imagine? Just imagine the situation. Just imagine the situation. The whole of White's army, headed by White's king. King is sitting on g1 in his castle and saying, okay, guys, queen, rook, missile, everything, go and land on the opponent's king. And everyone is on the file ready to fire. Black can't do anything. Just black can't do anything, guys. I mean, unbelievable. I totally agree with you. Guys, stop analyzing my Salwar or me. Let's analyze Howard Staunton and the beautiful way he is played. The game is much more beautiful, guys. I mean, like, it's unbelievable. Oh my god. So knight f d7, bishop into e7, queen into e7. And actually now this move I really liked, guys. He plays here knight e4. मतलब ये सारे pieces काफी नहीं थे. That here he was bringing this piece also. I mean, knight e4. I mean, like, I've never seen a game where black has had so much of problems in his life, guys. I mean, like, white is literally on his head actually. सिर पे बैठा है यार, पूरी तरह से सिर पे बैठे हैं. Unbelievable. Oh my god, the irony is amazing. So rook f8, rook into f8, queen into f8, and guys, guys, for all the people who will not be watching live, will be watching it later, I would suggest that you take a few seconds pause here, pause the camera, I mean, like, pause the video and look out for the move, because it's a bam move, guys. It's a bam move. It's a pataka wala move. It's a doom dadaka move. It is a deadly move. Sarra vedi move, guys. Sarra vedi moves. Can you believe it? Knight into d6. Yes. Knight into d6 is just killing. Oh my god. King d8. Because if queen into d6, knight f3. Yes, Rishila, I absolutely agree. All the pieces are telling, play, just give your order. They are all on the fire, guys. This is just unbelievable. And here knight f3, if this is being played, yes, I just take rook into e5 check. And I think this is what he should have played. d6, queen into queen, knight into queen, and I'm sorry, queen into queen, knight into queen, and I think here, yes, this is what he should have played, guys. Unfortunately, he says knight into d6 check, and he plays king d8. King d8. And what happens is, he says, chalo, let me try to defend the position. After rook into e5, queen into d6, he says, okay, I will try. Although I'm completely worse, let me try something. That is the idea here, guys. But see, rook e3, king c7. King c7, bishop b3. Beautiful move, man. I mean, like, bishop b3, prophylaxis. Oh my god. Prophylaxis to the core. Yes, yes, yes. Unbelievably beautiful game by Howard Staunton, guys. I mean, like, can't imagine. So knight f3. Now, like, okay, now in this position, he is not going for some cheap tricks, guys. Again, remember the same thing. Can you understand one important thing here? The same thing that is being followed by Howard Staunton, what he did in the previous game, guys. Like, what did he do? He didn't go for trying to winning the game. Instead, he goes on to play the best move in the position. The best move in the position, and the best move in the position is to play knight f3, guys. Why? Because the knight on h4 is the only piece which is not best placed here. Oh, thank you, Kaustubh. Yes, let us enjoy the game. The game is much more beautiful, guys. Knight f3. I mean, like, guys, I know these kind of moves, they just look so normal, but no, they are not normal. They are not normal at all, guys. Remember, when you play such kind of moves, that means you have already understood what is the essence of this game. What is the most important thing of the game? The most important thing is you need to be playing good. That's exactly the most important thing in our life as well. Don't see how the other person is. You need to be good, guys. You need to be good. That's what is the most important. Under all circumstances, if I am good, that's it. It really doesn't matter if the other person is good or not. That's the same thing that needs to be applied on chessboard as well. Play the best moves possible on the board. Always, always, guys. Play what is needed for the position. Don't play moves like some cheap tricks or trying to win the game in a jiffy. No, don't do that. Play the best moves of the game and you're bound to, then everything will start falling into the place. Knight on edge is not good. Yes, I absolutely agree, Rishila. Absolutely agree. Such a nice and strong game. Yes, Mr. Keitla. I absolutely agree with both of you. The game is amazing. Knight f6. And here again, a very strong move. He is not trying to play the rook on c3. Instead, he goes for the very beautiful, amazing c4. Yes, b6. And it's very, very, very easy. If you start seeing the ideas, guys, see, he is improving his position throughout the game. Throughout the game, all he is doing is to keep improving his position. And knight e5. Simple, guys. Now he wants to go for knight c6 and rook e7, bringing the rook to the 7th rank. It's a principle, guys. So a4, bishop c2, a3. Black is trying for cheap tricks. What he should do, guys, he should have tried to bring his rook out. Maybe try to play bishop b7 and try to bring the rook out. But no, he was trying to do some kind of, I don't know, strange things. And see what happens. Knight f7, queen c5, queen f4 check, king b7 only move, I would say. Otherwise, there will be bigger problems. Bam! Bam! Like b4, guys. b4 is really, really, really important intermezzo here. Knight h5. Knight d8. Like, see the beauty, guys. King d8, knight. And actually, after this position, after knight h5, black thought, ठीक है यार, चलो मैं थोड़ा सा शायद अभी end game जाएगा. I will try to do something here. Like, for example, if I do this, okay, this is also lost. But okay, let me try to do. No, this is also lost. Yeah, king here, something maybe. But you know what he does? Howard Staunton is not going for such simple, cheap things where he is not trying to, go for some pawn or something. He plays a much, much stronger move here, guys. Knight d8, king a6, b into c5, knight into f4, and yes, rook into a3. Rook into a3, guys. Oh my god, it's a beautiful mate. The mate was not even there with the queens of the board. It's a beautiful checkmate with the help of pawns and minor pieces, guys. And rook and knight is a deadly combination against a king. Always remember these things. Always. Oh my god, I'm actually dumbstruck in this game because I can imagine how Pierre Charles Fournier de Saint-Amand must have felt at this point, at this point, at this point, at this point. Amazing. 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 That's what it is. A big OP, a big OP for Howard Staunton, guys. What a game, what a game, what a game he has played. Yes, it's hello Bondita. It's a GG. It's a nice way to say yes, G square, G, great game. Amazing. That's what I would say for this game. What a beautiful game, guys. I mean, like, that's Howard Staunton for you guys. And remember, he has lost the match 3.5, 2.5 to Dei Saint-Amant in at the London match, and this is the Paris match, and he has won already the first and the second games. He is leading at 2-0. Yes, OP for Howard Staunton and OSM for both these legends, guys. Both these legends. I mean, unbelievable they are. And on this note, I'm gonna be ending my class for the day, and I am going to be live on the Graphy app, guys. I don't know how many of you have gone into the Graphy app. I will be going on with my next session in the Graphy app on Tuesday, that is on 22nd of December, that is the day after tomorrow at 9 p.m. And the topic is gonna be rook endings. Yes, rook endings. For the first time, I'm gonna be showing some endings, and I want to start with the basic chess endings. So if you're interested, I would be more than happy, guys, to, you know, I'll be really happy to see you there. So that's about it from me. And I know I told that I will be telling a very interesting thing about Howard Staunton, but I think I'm going to leave it at it right now, because I want you guys to actually go and read about Howard Staunton. And I am going to be having the class next Saturday at 9 p.m. So I want, if I want to see if anyone can know what exactly Howard Staunton was really famous for. Yes, for his journals, yes. But more than that, there is something which he did, that is something which we are using even today. Okay, that is something that is being used by the International Chess Federation even today. We all are using it even today. So please, guys, do a bit of research on Howard Staunton and tell me what it is. Yes, Banter Blitz. Yes, I would love to do, Rishila. Just give me some time, because just now they are starting on this Graphy thing. So I'm not sure about the schedule. So once the schedules are set, maybe starting from the new year, I would like to go ahead with the Banter Blitz. Just give me another week, dear, because only then I would be also knowing. Yes. So thanks a lot, guys. That's about it from me. Such lovely, wonderful audience. Mwah. Thank you for all the compliments. And I hope you enjoyed these great games of our great chess legends, guys. I mean, like, if possible, keep going through them again and again, because they are just wonderful. Just go to the chess base and you will be able to get these games, and you should see these games more often. Okay, because they teach us what to do, and remember to go move by move, because otherwise we will miss moves, subtle moves like bishop e8, or in this game moves like rook e1 or knight f3. These are amazing moves, and I don't want you all to miss out on these moves. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Are you going to stream tomorrow? No, Kaustubh, I'm sorry, I won't be able to stream tomorrow because I have a date with my son tomorrow. I have to take him out tomorrow, so I won't be able to come tomorrow. And Tuesday and Wednesday are the Graphy night, so that's the reason I'm not, I don't want to confuse anything right now. So Saturday I would be back at 9 p.m. and if possible I will try to make a session in between. But anyway, if you have subscribed and if you have clicked that bell icon or something, you will be informed. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. That's about it from me. This is your Vijay Lakshmi Subbaraman signing off. I am the first woman grandmaster of our country and an Arjun Awadi, and so nice to be with you all on this series of the great games of our great chess legends. They are gods, guys. Remember, they are just gods and nothing less. So on that note, I would like to sign off here. Take care. Bye bye. Jai Hind. And good night. Take care. And until we meet next week on Saturday, all of you stay safe and enjoy chess. Okay, bye bye. Jai Hind. Thank you.